When I'm in town, parties going down. Shoot 'em down with a 50 round.
What's up, guys? Welcome back to the Carolina Panthers rebuild, or just franchise series, because, well, it really is a rebuild. We were 5-11. Let's call it a rebuild then. Week 1 of our 2020 season, we are taking on Patrick Mahomes and the Kansas City Chiefs, one of the best offenses in the NFL, and let's see if we can stand a chance. And before we get into the game, guys, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. You know the deal already. We are back, guys. Let's get straight into this one. I forgot someone changed my button assignments. As you can see, we don't have a bad defense star ability-wise. I mean, we have 2 X-Factors and a superstar in Brian Burns. And Eric Reed with the tackle for a loss on the first play of the game. Way to set the tone. And let's see if we can keep that moving throughout the rest of this game, guys. And that is Kawan Short with the stuff on the run play. Only 1 yard gain right there. We can live with those. We don't want Isaiah Simmons to come down, actually. And they run a toss play right here. And we stop it with another big play defensively. Thank you, Shaq Thompson. And thank you, Emmanuel Agba, for sealing that edge for us, even though you basically were on the ground. Obviously, this is a pass. I really don't want Isaiah Simmons rushing, so we're going to go ahead and send a Shaq Thompson blitz. And Isaiah Simmons, well, really me, I didn't really cover that as best as I should have. Just a better throw by Mahomes, really. And it seems like Damian Williams is tired, but if this is a run, we will be hit-sticking him. And he breaks out of it. Okay, we still get the tackle for loss. Thank you, Brian Burns. And I believe that was... It doesn't matter. I can't tell who the other person was, so let's just live with Brian Burns. I don't know who this guy is. Trent Murphy is still on our team for some reason. And Xavier McKinney gets completely embarrassed in the open field by Damian Williams. Right here, they were basically in gun the whole time, so we're just going to go ahead and send a Luke Kuechly blitz. And we get a sack by Kawan Short on the first drive of the game, and I don't know if that took them out of field goal position. It did. Alright, guys, it is our first offensive play of the 2020 season. We're going to come out in a big formation, just try to set the tone with the Christian McCaffrey run. We get 2 yards right there. We're not going to skip this. Let's see this presentation. If it is just our offense, as you can see, not really much different from last year. Nor are our specialists. Everybody was back from last season. They didn't show the quarterback, which is weird. I think they show him alone already, and I just skipped that. We're going to run a play action right here, see if we can get something. And we do get Ian Thomas open for a 20-yard gain to start off the season for Cam Newton. We're going to try to keep him in our pocket as much as possible to keep them off balance, waiting for a Cam Newton run eventually. Great blitz right there by Reggie Ragland. Pretty sure that was about to show us our draft picks. My mistake. We should have this run one. And McCaffrey with the spin. for a 34-yard run right there. Vintage Cam Newton, guys. And we are starting our offensive season off pretty well, I think. We're going to go ahead and go for a stick right here. We're probably not going to keep this play, actually. I do want to change one thing. Give LaVisca the slant. See if we can get him inside. And we do get a DJ Moore touchdown in the back of the end zone. A great pass by Cam Newton. And we are on our way, guys. Let's keep it going. Usually when users do this, this is the inside zone. I doubt the CPU is actually doing, and they do run the inside zone right here. Damian Williams goes for about 11 yards. And let's go. The rookie corner gets a tackle for loss on that one right there. Paul Edebo with a great play. I'm going to have to use their Isaiah Simmons back here because he doesn't get off the ball to drop into coverage fast enough, I've noticed. And right there, Eric Reed with another big tackle to shut down that one. It is now 3rd and 12. And Luke Kuechly with the big hit to shut down that drive in its tracks. He saved the touchdown right there. And LaVisca gets completely destroyed right there, guys. We have to take that one as it goes. And that is a great draft class right there. In my opinion, we're going to do big things. I'm hoping. Big lineup right here. And right there we get a Chris Jones, Shaq Thompson sack. Great play defensively. I think that was a great blitz call. And we get a Marcus Peters interception. He takes it all the way down to the 29-yard line. Great play right there by Marcus Peters. And Alex Arma with the run all the way down to the 7-yard line. Big boy stiff arm right there to get the first down. And a great play overall. And let's see if we can get this thing into the end zone to finish that off, man. We get Greg Olsen down to the 2. I really was hoping the stiff arm would have worked right there. I think we all know what's about to happen, guys. We're about to try to power this one in there. And no, we are not, because Christian McCaffrey is tired. We're still going to try to get this run. He does not go anywhere. He loses 2 yards right there. So we're going to go away from him really quickly and try to get something in there that we haven't seen in a while. Alex Arma with a great play right there to pick up the fumble and take it into the end zone. I don't know how that defensive tackle got off the line so fast and hit Cam Newton like that, but it all worked out. We scored a touchdown, luckily. And DJ Moore all the way downfield with a great grab. We are now inside the 15-yard line with that catch right there. A 35-yard bomb right there by Cam Newton, guys. And we are going to try to get a read option play going here. And actually we're not, because McCaffrey is yet again tired beyond explanation. So is basically all of our receivers. We're going to try to... And we throw an interception because of the inaccurate pass by Cam Newton. It's happened before, I mean. It's bound to happen eventually. We're just gonna have to bounce back from that one, man. And we get another Marcus Peters interception right there. And this one looks like it's gonna be a pick six, guys. Marcus Peters all the way back to the house. That is 2 on the day. And a pick six to start off his Carolina Panther career. And Trent Murphy sacked there on the blitz. A perfectly created blitz right there. And we don't get the Luke Kuechly pick right there. We didn't get deep enough for that. And Shaq Thompson with the interception on the goal line right there. We are going to take this from the 1 yard line, do a QB sneak, and then knee it out, guys. A perfect defensive stop right there to complete this first half. Way to stop their tempo, dead in its tracks. And thankfully, Tyrann Mathieu didn't think to catch that simple pass that Cam Newton just let too much air get under right there. It happens. We're going to have to live with that pass no matter what. Didn't turn out too bad for us, so we're all good. And McCaffrey with the juke to break free. And he does get all the way down to the 10 yard line right there. Alright guys, we're heading to the 4th quarter now. As you can see, it is a closer game than it was before. They had a Tyreek Hill touchdown and a safety because of a bad punt return. We're going to try to hold on to this lead right here. I think we're going to be good. Our defense has been showing up pass-wise at least. We are back on offense, guys. There was another Marcus Peters interception that I did not get to capture right there, sadly. He now has 3 interceptions on the day, which is outrageous. This is the first game on a new team. And let's see if we can get this in the end zone again. And we do get a touchdown from Curtis Samuel over the top of the middle linebacker. It is now a 34-13 game. Cam Newton with a great throw over the top right there for basically what is going to be our dagger in the Chiefs. We are going to be looking at a Week 1 victory over one of the best teams in the AFC. Great way to start off our season. Defensively, our rush defense was pretty great. I don't think we allowed even over 70 yards. Our pass defense, and he fumbles right there. Jermaine Carter with the recovery. I'm not sure that he wasn't down. They are going to be reviewing this, and he's going to be called back. It's going to call him down, just as I thought. As I was saying, our defense has been performing pretty good to be going against someone like Pat Mahomes, I think. I think he has about 300 passing yards, I'd say. Which obviously isn't good, but... And there it is, another fumble! Luke Kuechly with the big hit. We're going to throw on shoot clock and just finish this game out, guys. At this point, we don't want to go any more further with the domination of them. So let's just run the ball right here. And once we get a first down, guys, we're just going to start kneeing it out, because that will be when they can't stop the clock enough anymore. And we're not going to run another play before this 2-minute warning, guys. And Christian McCaffrey does have 150 rushing yards on the day now. Way to start the season, I think. Great way to start the season. Our rush offense is no issue at all. Our pass offense isn't really either. It just comes down to our accuracy. We had like 2 red zone interceptions, I think. And I don't think they're gonna call a timeout. So if I'm not mistaken, guys, that is Kawan Short, second sack of the game. He is having a pretty great performance. And Luke Kuechly interception right there. We're not going to take it back. We're going to go down right there on the 40-yard line. And this next play will be victory formation. And we will start the season off 1-0. 1-0 start. We had a crazy defensive game. I don't know if that is a record, but we did bring in 6 turnovers, 4 interceptions, and 5 interceptions actually, and a fumble recovery. 7 yards per play this game. Pretty great rushing game, pretty great rushing defense. 264 yards allowed to Pat Mahomes, which is actually pretty good, seeing that he's one of the best throwers in the league. Cam Newton had a pretty bad game completion-wise. 2 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. Christian McCaffrey with 19 carries for 152. 8 yards per carry. Cam Newton also had 6.1 yards per carry for 8 rushes and 49 yards. Defensively, our leading tackle was Luke Kuechly. 12 tackles. Shaq Thompson with 11. Shaq Thompson also had half a sack, with Chris Jones getting half a sack. Trent Murphy had a sack, and Kawan Short come in big with 2 of them to himself. Marcus Peters with 3 interceptions, 93 yards, and a touchdown. Luke Kuechly also had an interception and a forced fumble on back-to-back drives, I think, if I'm not mistaken. Shaq Thompson had that goal line interception that you guys saw earlier in the game and recovered the fumble that Luke Kuechly forced. A completely destructive game defensively, and we are looking pretty good going into next week, and I will see you guys in the next video. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. See ya.
You keep calling. I said, girl, why you keep calling? Yeah. She said, I need a new whip. Yeah, cause I know that you're still ballin'. She just